His professional record, an outstanding one. 20 and fighting out of the blue corner, wearing blue with white.
I gotta tell you two things. Protect yourselves at all times, and most importantly, obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves, bang at the bell.
Both are fighting behind their jabs. Neither is taking any crazy.
Well, it's a great point because Broner has not fought a guy with the classical round of a scheduled 12. Fight was originally scheduled at 130 pounds.
To move up from the weight class anyway, so losing the time.
Vicente Escobedo of Woodland, California. Second round of a scheduled 12. Fight was originally scheduled at 130.
If they were closer together, so he uses that torso, that upper torso, as a defensive weapon more so than he does his feet. Defensive posture there, so they use that heightened shoulder to protect themselves against the right hand.
Does the shoulder roll in any way limit your offense?
The hand speed and precision. Escobedo is trying to distance.
Escobedo did land a good left body.
Hard shots like that, and it moves Escobedo.
The hand speed and precision.
A reaction to it.
No, he took it. Jab up the middle by Escobedo.
Yeah, these guys are throwing. Both are fighting behind their jab. Anyway, so losing the title was not a bad thing to him at all.
If he does everything, that will not be what defines him. Well, it's a great point because Broner has not fought a guy with the classical skills.
So he uses that torso, that upper torso.
Has not fought a guy with the classical skills of Vicente Escobedo.
Broner has a very high skill level to go along arms distance.
Escobedo did land a good left body shot in that exchange. It's just that now he's been a little bit.
Broner has his feet splayed wide, Roy. What does that tell you?
Those legs being spread apart enough that you can deliver your punches with precision.
Wide, Roy. What
They spread apart punches with precision and power.
you know? Move.
So he uses that torso, that upper torso.
Was originally scheduled at 130 pounds. It's taking place.
Class anyway, so losing the title was not a bad thing to him.
That will not.
Because he's a great counterpunch.
But you're defending against
The athletic
Well, I will say it.
Adrien Broner.
Some guys have the combination very high skill level to go along with it.
You can't take much away from Escobedo as a pretty
A
high.
lot of observers of the sport has given them a greater appreciation for this kind of high skill level. Broner has his feet splayed wide, Roy. What does that tell you?
Fighting behind their jabs. Neither is taking any crazy.
Well, it's a great point because Broner has not fought a guy with the classical skills. Right, big left hook. Good jab up the
behind their jabs. Neither is taking any crazy guy slick. That's not a good statement coming from a guy who's trying to pull off an upset.
Shots like that, Will. There's a perfect counter right hand, and it moves Escobedo away from an exchange.
The hand speed and
Off his head.
Combination by Escobedo. Jab up the middle by Escobedo.
Yeah, these guys are throwing. Both are fighting behind their jab. Neither is taking any.
Try to learn that defense.
I don't know if everyone. Well, I won't say it, but you know, it has its weaknesses.
No, he took it very well. See the speed of the counter left hooks by Broner.
distance.
Escobedo themselves against the right hand.
Does the shoulder roll in any way limit your offense?
Meanwhile, the right hand stays home to block punches. It's a response.
Left hook to the body landed for Escobedo.
It's too impossible. The guy's covered up like you wouldn't believe. Shoulder up high, right hand in tight, left hand across his body.
Young fighter who has the athletic quality to pull it off. Try to learn that defense.
Weaknesses too. How
Fight the counter right hand. Broner's just as quick with the right as with the left. See the speed of the counter left. 6-week-old daughter at home. When we get to the between rounds.
CD's a real good fight and went the distance with Guerrero.
it's being spread apart enough so that you can deliver your punches with precision and power.
It does make you wonder, though. Escobedo didn't know coming into the fight. He knows now. He's not going to box. You're not even.
So should every young fighter who has the athletic quality to pull it off.
Weaknesses too. In case something bad happens, like a headbutt or anything like that, you want to be sure that you're in front on the scorecards in case something does happen.
Left hook counter.
He actually did get caught by a big left hook counter, but Both are fighting behind their
Basically an emulation of the Floyd Mayweather defensive style.
at that defensive posture there. So they use that height and shoulder all the
Hard shots like that, Will. There's a perfect counter, and it moves Escobedo away from an exchange.
Losing the title was not a bad thing to him at all.
If he does everything.
Both are fighting behind their jabs. Neither is taking. Escobedo is the boxer who should be trying to fight. I mean, he's the fighter.
Escobedo is basically a pure boxer.
Exactly.
The
With a pure
problem
boxer.
sport.
Lifted left shoulder. Basically an emulation of the Floyd Mayweather
Posture there. So they use.
Broner has his feet splayed wide, Roy. What does that tell you?
Well, that's what a great
in Cincinnati, Ohio, where local star Adrien Broner, blue and white trunks.
gonna move up from the weight class anyway. So losing.
You put them together now, okay? All right, sometime, okay? Okay, all right? Then you go, then we right?
Hey, he gets lost. Okay, but you have to work the body. Don't work the head. His shoulder movement. Hey, wait till the later rounds. Okay.
Very well. See the speed of the counter left hooks by Broner.
Distance.
Escobedo did let. Just in case something bad happens, like a headbutt or anything like that, you want to be sure that that shoulder roll.
Yeah, it's really a very good.
So should every young fighter who has the athletic quality to pull it off.
His weaknesses too. He uses that torso, that upper torso, as a defensive weapon more so than he does his feet.
It tells you what his basic mindset
This too. However, when you fight a guy who's a superior athlete like a Floyd Mayweather or Adrien Broner, saying you box the boxer, which is clearly Adrien Broner.
The problem is
Exactly.
The
with
problem-
How he scores constantly with that left hand that's across his body like that. But somehow or another, he straightens it out and throws it hard. Look at that.
fight and went the distance with Guerrero.
It's being spread apart enough so that you can deliver your punches with precision and power.
Against the middle of the ring. So if you can't outbox the guy, you better be putting
Well,
it.
it's not really a drawback. He doesn't want to swap these body shots for those hits. That's the problem.
left shoulder, basically an emulation of the Floyd Mayweather.
Posture there. So they use that height and shoulder to have some.
Giving them a greater appreciation for this kind of high skill level that Adrien Broner is showing right now.
See the speed of the counter left hooks by Broner. That's threatened. Get to the between rounds period. We'll take.
Rising star in Broner. Escobedo gave Katsides a real good fight and went the distance with Guerrero.
In a regular size welterweight,
Exactly.
bad happens, like a headbutt or anything like that, you want to be sure that that shoulder roll.
Yeah, it's really a very good defensive posture. And
Has the athletic quality to pull it off.
His weaknesses too.
what a,
Or Adrien Broner, it's just the way that Broner believes in his. Usually when you say that to your trainer, you feel like he's starting to weaken and it just takes a little bit more pressure and you can possibly get him out of it, as, say, Adrien Broner should.
Fight the counter right hand. Broner's just as quick with the right as with the left.
played wide, Roy. What does that tell you?
Well, that's spread apart enough so that you can deliver your punches with precision and power.
Does that also, sure, I know.
Headshots like that right there. He doesn't want to exchange body shots for headshots. See, this is the style that I had to fight against for so long, so
It does make you wonder, though. Escobedo didn't know coming into the fight. He knows now. He's not going to box.
And if you had done
as, say, Adrien Broner should.
So whatever.
Mayweather defensive posture is that left hand comes from angles that you don't see it.
well, you heard Joel.
The punches.
And this we're in Cincinnati, Ohio, where local star Adrien Broner, blue and white trunks.
Gonna move up from the weight.
Off his head.
Combination by Escobedo.
To defend, and he's not a bad defensive fighter. And he's getting hit clean at arm's distance.
Escobedo did land a good. It limits the better boxer, which is clearly Adrien Broner. Very good at that defensive posture there, so they've been offensive out of it. That's why Adrien has so many knockouts, because he's a great counter puncher. So losing the title was not a bad thing.
Hard shots like that, Will. There's a perfect
Escobedo is
the time.
Yeah, Escobedo landed a good hook too, and he just doesn't believe in his punches the way that Broner believes in his.
Broner has his feet blade wide, Roy. What does that tell you?
Those legs being spread apart enough that you can deliver your punch super perfect.
Fight the counter right hand. Broner just as quick with the right as with the left.
That's a pretty mean feat Broner just pulled against a responsible defense. You wonder, though, how...
So he should be using his jab twice as much as, say, Adrien Broner should be.
Criticism.
As much as, say, Adrien Broner should be. Well, I won't say it, but, you know, it has its weaknesses.
Be putting in some work to the body.
Yeah, you can't, which is clearly Adrien Broner.
Adrien Broner.
That's the weaknesses, too.
What are the weaknesses, Roy?
I ain't gonna say it. It ain't my business to be telling, but it does have its weaknesses. He's the fighter, which is clearly Adrien Broner.
Problem is Adrien Broner.
That's the problem. He doesn't want to exchange body shots for headshots with a guy with as fast hands as, because he knows that every time he reaches down, he's popped.
You know, moving around on his legs quite as much?
Yes, because the legs are so wide that they can't.
His basic mindset is, which is to punish.
Escobedo is basically a pure boxer.
Exactly.
The problem of the sport has given them a greater appreciation in front on the scorecard so far.
Lifted left shoulder, basically an emulation of the Floyd Mayweather
against the junior lightweight.
Well, we won't find out tonight.
We're not going to find out tonight.
Put the pressure on, he throws a left hook, followed by a straight right hand, which landed straight down the middle. Losing the title was not a bad thing to him.
That will not be what defines him. That will. There's a perfect counter right hand.
And referee Gary Rosado calls a halt to the bout. The official time, 2 minutes, 42 seconds, round number 5. Referee Gary Rosado calls a halt to the bout. The official time, 2 minutes, 42 seconds, round number 5.